Hello YouTube users, this is noahmbelli. I'm selling my PlayStation 3 backwards compatible, CECHA01 I believe is the model number. Let me just look at that real quick. Nope, it's an E01, CECHE01, and that's the Metal Gear Solid Edition. And it is backwards compatible. The serial number is CM097439547-CECHE01MG, which means Metal Gear Solid Edition. Anyways, getting started, it's got 4 USB ports, as you can, I think, see right there on the left-hand side, bottom hand corner. I just cleaned it, so it's got a little bit of, paper towel left on it. Don't worry about that. Anyways, let me just get started here. I did install one of my famous PlayStation 3 fan modules inside of this bad boy so that you don't experience any overheating problems. I set it to around 50% of the default fan speed, so basically it runs 50% faster than when you first start it up, so you can hear it, which I'm going to demonstrate here in this video in a sec. But anyways, with this module, you can crank it all the way up to 100% of the fan speed, which is, it sounds like a jet taking off, but it will definitely cool your system down. Now, the reason behind this module is because the older style PS3s, such as the backwards compatible model, they do have a tendency to overheat when they're used for prolonged use. Which obviously this comes in handy for big time and heavy gamers. Also people that leave their consoles running constantly. So again, this is a good investment to have. I also sell these separately for about $13–14. If you just Google, if you search eBay for PS3 fan mod and look for the cheapest one, that would be mine. And again, it's safe. It uses 3.3 volts straight from the fan through the mod and then to the motherboard of the PS3. Now let me just turn this bad boy on so you guys can see it in action. Alright. Now again, it's a wireless. It's going to come with a couple of games, a wireless controller, etc. Now it's just starting up here. But as you can see, you can hear it in the back. That's the fan module. Normally when you start up these systems, you won't hear any noise coming out of the back. But, I set it to around 50%. That way the noise is manageable. But at the same time, maximum cooling efficiency. In the back, you don't want to feel warm or hot air coming out. You want to feel cool air coming out, knowing that your system is being properly cooled. And your solder connections between the GPU and the motherboard don't start to get brittle, and you don't develop the yellow light of death. So that is where we are right now. Alright, let me just get started here. HDMI, yes. No, yes. I think so. Yes. I'm also going to put on a movie real quick, that way you can see that the Blu-ray functionality does work. But again, you can hear it. The noise coming out the back. That is the fan mod taking over. Again, it's a very small module. If you want to go in and set it to a different speed, all you got to do is take a small flathead screwdriver to this little thing right here. Be very careful when doing this. And you want to do it in very little increments to the left or the right to adjust the fan speed. Now again, by default, when I ship these, it's about around 50% of the fan speed, so you can crank it up or turn it down to whatever you feel comfortable with. But I do recommend having it set at a reasonable speed, such as at least 30%. That way you're getting maximum, potential cooling efficiency depending on what you're doing with your PlayStation. Now here we go. Let me just go through this. Okay. Sorry about the mess. Die Hard Live Free or Die Hard. Awesome movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I'm gonna pop it in so you guys can see the Blu-ray working. Obviously there's going to be previews, so I'll just try to skip right ahead so you can see it on the TV screen here. Alright. Now we're at the main screen. Play movie. Now my battery's about to die, so I'm just going to show you this, and then I'm going to cut out. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. Again, this is noahmbelli on eBay. If you have any questions or would like to know more about the system, please feel free to contact me. Again, that's the fan mod kicking in, and this is a, oh yeah, it's a 320 gigabyte model, which I do want to show you before this dies. I upgraded the hard drive to 320 gigabytes. So that should give you plenty of space for whatever you need to do with the system. But I'm going to just try to get to that as quickly as possible. Alright.